You know what I've been noticing lately though? There has been a lot of crimes, not too complicated, not too hard to find the criminal. These guys throw their life away. I mean, life in without no parole. Like the one guy buried some of his people, some of his friends or something in the backyard of his mother's house, or like different things. And I see them, and they're like young people that every young person has a time in his life where he might be like, kind of like a little criminal or a little, I don't know what you call it, mischief or right on the right side of trying to be a tough guy or whatever. And he gets a chance sometime to come back from that, depending who he's with, who influenced him to be that way anyway, just for that short period of time. Some of them, just like I was told that we was going on a moving job, move this lady's furniture, only to find out halfway through the moving job, people come through the front door, and the guy that I'm with, talking about we got to hurry up and get out of here because it was a home invasion instead of a moving job. And it's just, man, it's just situations like that with different other career people or criminals or thieves that'll get you in something where your life would be over. No choice to say that. All right, man. I know better, and I ain't gonna do that no more. Your life is over. And I noticed a lot up here. I bet you when I look at the news at 5 o'clock, because I look at the news like my mother and father looked at the news when they were coming up. It seemed like a time to see what was going on around you, even though if it had nothing to do with you. And that's how I was brought up and stuff, and that's how I usually do my whole family. At 5 o'clock or something, 10 o'clock or something, we kind of in the house. At least know what's going on before you go out and venture out. But wow, and because the kids have no hope, because if you're a criminal and you did your time, you shouldn't be called a criminal. You should start off on a clean slate. Nobody is against the law to call you a convict unless you do something again and you spend life in jail. But you should have a rehabilitation program. This is about the third time I mention this, where you do whatever time they tell you to do. You do your probation and your drop fees and all that stuff, depending on what crime you did. And you start off fresh with the opportunity. And if you have the knowledge to be a president, you can run for president as soon as you get out of jail. If you have the knowledge to run IBM or something, or any phone company or whatever, as a CEO, you no door can be closed on you. That's a rehabilitation program. Now, if you mess up and do something again, you spend life in jail. People will sign a piece of paper and go in jail to come out as uh, a clean, decent citizen with every opportunity, because these people are smart. They've learned trades and stuff, even in jail, during the time that they were in there, that they can't use because someone's going to hold them back and call them a convict. So if you can pass a law, Governor Ducey, at 3 o'clock in the morning, why don't you pass that law with a rehabilitation program of saying that if you do our time, you can come out in our city and get any job that you're qualified for if you have the knowledge for. I don't care if it's a job to be governor. If you have the knowledge to do that job, you have already signed an agreement saying that if you mess up again in life, you spend the rest of your life in jail. And if he signs it, and if he gets out of jail, he has every opportunity as the president to get any position that he's qualified and have the knowledge to do. Would you please consider something like that instead of making a law where somebody can't question a law that you just made? I think that would be a good rehabilitation program. It has to be something like that, because if you keep calling me a convict, even though I'm paying all my fees and living like a citizen, then the path of least resistance is to go back to what I've been doing. And that's just a setup for somebody to say that you're fucking my wife, and you know you're not. Well, eventually you will, because they keep saying that you did. Think about it, at least, Governor Ducey. Thank you.